Oh my gosh. That's the craziest custom home that I've ever stepped foot in my entire life, and you are not gonna believe where we're at today. Oh, and by the way, did you know that the coolest attraction in all of Houston is right here down the street from that neighborhood we're gonna be in today? This place is one of my all-time favorites, and I bet you didn't even know about it. We are down in the south side of Houston. This is one of the hottest areas that most people moving here don't even put onto their list. But after seeing not only this house, but what's going on in this area, I think you're probably gonna put it there. So what we're gonna do is start the video showing you just how much there is to do in this area, give you some stories of what it's like living here, because the first time I lived here, this is where I moved to, and Joe grew up here. And then we're gonna come back and see the newest custom home by Partners in Building, and I'm telling you right now, this thing blows the doors off of any other house we've ever seen. But first, you have got to see how amazing League City, Texas is. So I wanted to start the video right here in this spot. So we're right in the League City, the Webster area. And I don't think a lot of people truly understand just how much is going on down in this area, and really how highly desired, League City and the Clear Lake school districts are. In fact, Clear Lake is just, up and over these trees here. We're at a major anchor, and a lot of you probably didn't know this, but back in 2009, the economy had crashed. I'm from Idaho, there's no corporate structure. And so my wife and I moved to Texas because I was a journeyman lineman working power lines, and they were hiring like crazy down here. Houston was just on fire all through 09, 10, 11, 12. So we lived here. In fact, this is Academy right here. I'd never smoked any meat, done any kind of barbecue. And where we lived, like every night, there was a lot of people from Louisiana and Texans, and they were, cooking barbecue and all that. So I bought my first offset smoker right here. So it brings me back a lot of memories. And funny story is, I cooked my first brisket, and I made it go to like an internal temp of like 160. I didn't know what I was doing. It was awful. Since then, I'm the greatest barbecue chef in the entire planet, but they've added a lot here, right? Like this wasn't here, this is Top Golf. And then just down the road here, you've got the Great Wolf Lodge as well. That's a lot of fun to be had, right? But you're not gonna go to those things every day, but I can tell you from living here, to have access right up and over these restaurants here is NASA Parkway. And so that can take you straight over to Kemah Boardwalk, and we went there all the time. In fact, we're gonna go there here in a little bit, because a lot of people, again, don't know that's happening. Just up to the north there, you have the Baybrook Mall. And when we were here, it was still old school. They've completely remodeled it, and they made it look like the Woodlands. So they have this big center area with the turf. Everything has been modernized. And any direction you go, whether south or north here, anything that you could ever think of is here, from all of your major entertainment, shops, restaurants, and then you got your Costco's, the Baybrook malls, and it's only from right here, 24 miles to downtown Houston, and about 20 to 22 miles to Galveston. So I know personally, when we lived down here, my wife and I, this is the main reason my wife wanted to come back to Texas, is because of how much fun we had here in specifically this area. And this actually was on our list. My wife and I drove down here, and we really wanted to be close to the coast because, we're from Idaho, and we just, we fell in love with the northeast section, the Atascocita, Humboldt, Kingwood, because of the trees, the Lake Houston there. But we were really pondering coming back here again. And again, we're gonna take you into Legacy. So what happened was, when we were living here in 09, there wasn't a lot going on. There was a couple new construction neighborhoods in the League City area that were going. But since then, my goodness, my wife and I drove back here. We were shocked. I couldn't believe how much this place had grown and how nice the communities were. And so Legacy is really one of those areas where you can get incredible, new construction homes and be in those Clear Lake City, the Clear Lake school districts. So anytime I do, top places to live, and I run the niche.com rankings, or you go to Redfin, Clear Lake is always in like the top 5, top 7. And a lot of people moving here never put it on their list. So if you are thinking about coming down here to the south side of Houston, like it's definitely a more tropical vibe. You're gonna see, a lot of these palm trees around. There's water everywhere. And one of our sneaky favorite things to do, my wife and I, was actually head to the Kemah area and go straight south to San Leon. And down there, they had all of these incredible restaurants right there on the water. And I mean, they would bring their fresh catch, fresh fish, redfish, shrimp, and they would cook it right in front of you. It was like $6 for a giant plate of it. It was crazy. So we had stuff to do every day. Like, we had the most fun living down here. And another thing that brings me back, my baby boy, my oldest son, Hank, is 13. You know, this is where he was raised for the first about 8 months to a year of his life. We had him down here. My wife still says it was the best experience she ever had out of all 3 kids in the hospital. So, just top hospitals just right down the road. Again, 24 minutes from Houston, right down from Galveston. And I'm telling you, there is everything to do down here, plus just some of the funnest entertainment. And the main reason we love Texas so much is those people and just kind of the crazy, coastal restaurants and things to do. So I would definitely put it on your list, especially if you're thinking down here. This whole League City, Dickinson, Bay Cliff, Webster, all of that is kind of this hub, and it's all very close to, the ocean in multiple directions. But you have almost more to do down here than any other section in Houston, Texas. So just thought it was cool, and I'm kind of reliving my memories of the first time we lived here. We moved back to Idaho for a long time, and then to Oregon for 2 years. And when COVID hit and everything kind of went crazy, my wife looked at me and said, "Jackson, take me back to Texas." And this is the place that made us fall in love with Houston, Texas. Now, don't forget, at the end of this video, we're gonna take you inside of this house. It's got a foyer so big and the ceilings are so tall, there's a table in the middle of it. And I think you're gonna be shocked at what they're pricing these custom homes down here in League City. But first, I gotta take you to one of what I think is the coolest places in all of Houston, Texas, and a place my family and I loves to go, and I bet you've never even heard of it. And before we head there, again, we are the original Living in Houston, Texas team. If you're ever just struggling, trying to figure out the perfect spot for you, your family, whoever's coming with you, that's what we love to do the most. So down in the pinned comment is the easiest way to get a hold of us. It takes about 20 seconds to fill out your information. And what's cool about it is that you're gonna be able to access our entire team who lives in every section of Houston, so that we can really break down what it's like to live in these areas. It's a private one-on-one consultation at your convenience. So if you are struggling, you need some help, we would love to be there for you down in the pinned comment. Or if you want, this is our phone number and our email address. You can just reach out to us 24/7. Now, I'm gonna show you a real treat that's just right down the road from here. So this here is the coolest part about living on this side of town. Yeah, that scared me so bad. Is the Kemah Boardwalk. So a lot of people don't even know that this exists. And again, I know that there's a giant amusement park back here. You see the wooden roller coasters, I mean, massive rides, and that is out there on the water. It is so cool. And this isn't something that you just come once a year. We lived, 5-10 minutes from where this custom home is we're gonna show you. And from that neighborhood, and we came here, it seemed like almost every weekend. You have the Lighthouse District, so it's just nothing but shops all the way through here. They hold 4th of July events. The best restaurant, barbecue, funnest, is right around the corner, called T-Bone Tom's. It was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives as well. They got one of the coolest menus out there, and they have these things called armadillo eggs. When we wanted to really live Texas, we wanted to experience it, and I think this area of town is where you experience it the most. And as you can see, if you're into boating and all that, not only this side here you can store it, there's actually across 146, this is the major highway here. We used to take this a lot, and actually this wasn't here when we lived here, but it's a big overpass so that you don't have to live here in the traffic of Kemah. It takes you over and can take you up to Baytown, anywhere up north, but it also takes you directly south down to Galveston, right before you cross over the bridge to get onto the island. And then you have Tuki's restaurant right here. You have all of the different restaurants that are out there on Kemah Boardwalk as well. And then with all your 4th of July events and stuff too. So this is vibe-wise our favorite place to be here in Houston. We just love it with all the things to do. And like I mentioned, San Leon is now just a 10-minute drive down, and there's all these really cool ice houses and just fun Texas places. San Leon, you can sit there right on the edge of the water, and the shrimp boats come up and drop the live Gulf shrimp right there, redfish. And so having Kemah Boardwalk right here in your back pocket, and then NASA Parkway not too far away, you have the little downtown area of League City, which is super cute. That's where me and my my wife got our first family pictures with our newborn son, and so it's bringing back a lot of memories. And it's cool to see the additions they brought here. They've kind of modernized it with some of the new overpasses and really kept it up. And me and JoJo were talking because he grew up here. I used to live here, and it's just like, man, like it is such a nice area down south here. And then to be able to have, like, JoJo's over here just reminiscing, sitting on a dock by the bay right there. To have this again, close to where you're living and everything else really makes this southern part of Houston special. So as you're seeing from all the drone shots, there's a lot to this area. We even found some cool private, not private, but public beaches that were like super sneaky just to the north up there. And so you can have beach access to go do beach days. You don't have to go all the way into Galveston. And it's really awesome from here too to take, you know, chartered boated trips to, if you don't want to go crazy deep sea fishing, makes me sick, but you know, fish the canals and the San Jacinto River pours right in over here, and to go speckled trout fishing, redfish, all of that. You know, there's a lot of charters along here as well. And so, I don't know, I'm just feeling it again. I love it. My wife and I definitely need to make it back down here. It's been a year or so, and every time we come here, we just love it. So living close to here, I know we would use this all of the time. JoJo, man, what you thinking about Kemah Boardwalk?
Oh man,
here,
I'm
dude?
just sitting on the dock of the bay.
Man, just bringing back all the memories of when you grew up here.
I mean,
you bring the kids here now, and
dude, I'm telling you, out here to enjoy a day out here is so nice.
Yep.
Always by the water, you know, puts you in a good mood, right?
it does. We've had a lot of good times here. And I do like, I mean, we were talking about, it's almost like a Tampa vibe here. Like, it just doesn't even feel like you're in Houston anymore down here.
And then right here by the lighthouse down there, I mean, we took pictures out there with the family.
Yep.
Not formal pictures, just, you know, hanging out for the day.
Hanging. Yep. It's a good place to come hang.
And T-bone Toms don't play.
Oh, we already talked about the T-bone Toms and the armadillo eggs, baby. So what we're gonna do is drive about 15 minutes directly to the west there, and we're gonna go check out Legacy, the hottest new community, and it is right in the middle of all of the other communities, so it's not out in the middle of nowhere. So let's go check out what's new in League City, Texas. All right, I have to bring up the map here and show you guys what's going on. Again, this is not on a lot of people's list, but I think it should be. And everybody who's looking to move to the south, definitely put this on your radar. So you have obviously downtown Houston here, and 45 actually jogs down to the southeast. And as you can see when you zoom out, it goes right here to Galveston. And so today we're right here in League City. So whenever you see this big gray bar right here, that's actually that NASA Parkway, or NASA bypass they call it. And right here is the Great Wolf Lodge. So this is where we were standing, that has the Top Golf. And it's just, I mean, everything you could imagine is right here. And then if you look right up the road, like a mile or less, you have the Baybrook Mall. That's been fully renovated, looks just like the Woodlands. And so with League City, you have the Gulf Freeway right here. And then if we go down, it's just a couple minutes away, just right up the road from this. You can see here, this is the new section of Legacy. This is Magnolia Creek Club. I've actually golfed this before. It's a fantastic course. It's actually a pretty tough course. And there's really cool living all around it. So that's kind of, as we enter into the neighborhood and show you this house, I'm gonna talk about this more, but it's really intertwined in some of the most notorious and nicest neighborhoods down here that have already been built out. Right here across the street, you've got this Westover, you know, it's got the elementary school, the pools, really highly sought after communities. And so that's what I kind of like what Legacy did here, is they built right in the mix of all of these really popular areas. And then here's a brand new school. We're going to talk about that in a little bit as well, but it's really just kind of an addition. You can see how beautiful it is down here, so many different lakes. And that is what's cool about this area, is that it's not like just out in the middle of nowhere, you know, this new section. So that's why the top builders are there. Now, the other part of it is we just left Kemah. So if you take League City Parkway right here and you head straight to the east, there's Kemah. Takes you about 15-20 minutes, and so very close. And then right here's that parkway we came in on, so you can actually take this highway right here. It highlights when we go, and head it down to San Leon. And if you do come down here, guys, there's a few spots you need to know about. One is Gil Hooley's. My goodness, this is the greatest little bar restaurant. They specialize in oysters and smoked oysters. And Pier 6 is like a high-end dining, really, really nice. And all of this is right along the water. In fact, this beach club right here, or beach pub, we used to go to this back in the day. And I remember going fishing, catching sea trout and bringing it, and they would clean the fish, cook them for you for like $5.95. This is obviously 15 years ago, but you're eating right there on the water. Very beautiful. And it's just such a cool vibe. Like you didn't know this stuff existed in Houston, and it's really what made us fall in love with Houston, and especially just kind of the south part of Houston, Texas. So you have League City. It's really been growing a lot. Clear Lake is what I mentioned a lot right here, very highly sought after. And then even the League City area, just the downtown is really cute. Right here at the train tracks. My wife and I took our first family pictures with our son, who was a couple months old. Right here, the old oak trees, just beautiful gardens all throughout here as well. So anyways, you're not kind of like out in the middle of nowhere. And the other part of this is if you just continue a little bit, you're right here. You're minutes away from Friendswood. So all the shopping at Friendswood. You have major, H-E-B's just right down the road. This is just loaded with all different restaurants, both of these. So a lot going on. Golf courses down there. And for a lot of you that are newer, getting a lot of subscribers. If you didn't know yet, originalhoustontexas.com, we created a free site for you guys. It's the most valuable thing. This isn't just go and look at homes. It's actually the best resource for if you're really trying to decide between areas. Because if you go to explore the area, you can select on any suburb in Houston. You can't find this anywhere else. And when you select that, it's going to bring up every single video that we've ever done. So if you're really wanting to isolate certain suburbs, you'll be able to see not only those suburbs, but the different communities in there and get a real feel for it. And at any point you're really wanting to figure out the home that you're interested in, right here, it isolated because I clicked on Cypress, just Cypress homes. And this is something we don't make, you do it. So your price points, your style of homes, and then it's the most up-to-date. So it'll actually send you up-to-date list on homes. It's an entirely free resource for you guys. No matter where or when you're on the site, you can select this buy tab. This is what about 90% of our clients do. They say it's just so easy and it's the best process they've ever been through. Takes about 20 seconds, and at your own convenience, you give us a little bit of information and then you schedule that private consultation with our team, and we live all over the Houston suburbs. So we find a specialist who knows these areas inside and out, making your move here as good as it's possibly going to be. So if you're feeling a little bit stuck and you have a lot of questions about these areas, we would love to talk with you. So just fill out that form. Now you got to check out this custom home and what's going on in Legacy. All right, so you can see the grand entrance of Legacy right there. And then just around over here, you can see there's the big new custom home by Partners in Building. But I also wanted you to know too that there is a multitude of different builders, from David Weekley, from Beezer, from Shea Homes, you got Drees Homes, you've got Weston, you got Highland. So all the top builders that we see in every community are here as well. And the other thing is, this isn't out in the middle of nowhere. So a lot of times, these new communities, they're kind of away from everything. This is really the opposite. You have some of the most notorious League City master plan communities right here, neighboring this. So this is just smack dab in the middle of it. And as you can see, we're in the Clear Creek ISD. It's super highly coveted. And there's the brand new elementary school right there. Right down the road over there, you can kind of see the roof of it. We've got high schools, middle schools. So now you're basically walking distance to all the schools in one of the most coveted school districts, Clear Creek. And you're gonna have these new construction opportunities. So we've seen this a lot, that when these neighborhoods come about, a lot of the people moving, relocating here, they don't truly understand the buzz. They don't get into these early. It's all of the locals who love this school district. Right down the road, couple minutes is 45 to all of that entertainment. Head south to Galveston. So you're right here in the proximity. Even just driving here down the road, every restaurant, shop, entertainment was all right here as well. But you're really tucked in here, really nice. And you can see with the drone footage that once these neighborhoods, they develop, just like we've talked about in multiple videos here, in a few years, the trees grow up. It's very green, it's beautiful, they're established, and you'll see that here. But this is the opportunity with Houston's top builders to really get in at good prices. But now you can build these massive custom homes, which is really rare to this area. And so we're gonna take you over there and take you into Partners in Building. Wait till you see this freaking house. Oh, sorry, before we enter that custom house, they have a couple inventory houses right here. Are you kidding me? And Joe's gonna get us access to these. So he's gonna get us the key and unlock them. But what we're gonna do too is talk about the pricing after we tour that home right here on the street, to show you not only these two homes, that giant one right over there, and they've got a multitude of different products here at all different prices. So now let's go tour that home, and then we'll tell you all of these amazing prices down here. Jojo, what have you gotten us into today, bro? What is this thing?
Hey, we're kicking it down south today, Jackson.
Oh, man.
But that's not the important thing, it's what's behind me. This is Partners in Building, my friend.
Yeah.
Standing at a staggering 4684 square feet,
It's
my
so
friend.
many numbers, man.
It's
We
so
just
many
lose
numbers.
control.
But why we're out here, not only is this one of the hottest areas out here in League City, really one of the only places you can get this quality of a new construction home in a community, great tax rate, everything else, proximity. However, we've recommended clients and have sold many Partners in Buildings throughout the years, Jackson. And the thing is if you know anything about them, is that they build from the ground up and you design what you want in a house. So to be able to film these model homes, it gives our clients insight. So a lot of clients may be building up north, far north. However, we need to get into these model homes because they need to see what it's like.
Yep.
Because you really got to walk a house sometimes to fall in love and get the inspiration of what you want. But
Right.
today, this is completely different from all the other Partners in Buildings that we've been at, and I'm super excited to get in there today, and I'm sure you are too.
It is, and we've already shown, just how cool it is. I relived my experiences of living down here in the South, and we went to Kemah Boardwalk, we went to NASA Parkway, but you grew up in this area too. You've seen a lot of growth. And when you get like a new neighborhood like this, you were like Jackson, like when they build these new ones down here because of the schools, they fill up quick.
They do. This is super hot, in demand. I still have family out here that lives not even probably 2 miles from here. One of my best friends from where I grew up in school, I sold his house in Brittany Lakes years ago, went back to our hometown. I was born on Galveston Island, Jackson, so this is my side of town for many, many years.
I knew you were vibing.
That's right.
The stories you told me, man, you didn't shut up the whole drive here. Every single restaurant, every area, you've been to them all.
I got them all, dude.
But it goes to show, like, people think of the South and they don't really realize how much is going on here, and they always, look at the North.
So we get a lot of comments, is it going to flood, hurricanes? Look, I've been through it ever since I was a little kid, all the way down to Hurricane Alicia, dog. Y'all don't even know about that. That's back in the 80s.
That was about like 1713.
So this is not
touch on that though real quick. It doesn't mean because you're down here in the South, right?
It does not mean down south. Yes, you do have high winds, storms, just like anywhere else in Houston. However, this is not in a flood area, flood zone, my friends.
I mean, we live up in the north, Kingwood, man, they get them storms, but Jojo, this
is astonishing. I love showing luxury homes.
Yeah.
We have clients that really want to go all out. So just because this area isn't for you, there's great places that we can find this, and also they are built on your lot.
Yeah, and you've helped a lot of clients lately build custom homes, whether it's in subdivisions or acreage. And is this a custom home builder that you've worked with and really like?
It's just like Republic Grand Ranch with the acreage where you get 2 acres. There's many others. Right now we're in talks with many other developers that are developing out on acreage further out as well.
But this is one of them that you've definitely helped a lot of clients with. But Joe, this might be the entrance of all entrances here.
It's the entrance of entrance, my friend. Let's go.
Oh my
I don't even know where to direct you, Jackson. I mean, we have the floating staircase. I mean, you're just impacted from the minute you walk in.
Joe, I think everybody on this video needs to thank you because this was locked up today and they said no access. But once you called them, they said nope.
That's right.
They came and unlocked it just for us.
Well, what happened is, Jackson, is they said they're inundated with hundreds and hundreds of realtors that shoot these things, but they don't know who the real deal is.
So, man, they heard it was you and they said, we'll be right there.
That's right.
So right away, the one thing I love, they've done this in a lot, is more of just this glass, like open office, I mean, that is such a cool, instead of having the walls and 2 little French doors, you've got an entire wall of glass right there.
And they do that in most of the model homes.
They do,
obviously, this isn't a standard builder, so we can't sit there and say this comes with drywall, this and that.
Right.
The consumer decides how high upgraded they're going to do. If you want this item, they'll put it in. So they draw everything from scratch. You see those plans right there? Those are people designing their houses.
People doing exactly what they want. But we got the big office right away up here. Check out the windows, and we got all of that.
Look at all the detail, the wainscoting.
Man, look at how beautiful. Now, one thing I'm going to do is take a look from inside the office with the glass. And are you kidding me with that staircase, Joe?
The staircase, I mean, this right here is just a massive cathedral. We have not walked into not only the height of the ceiling, but a cathedral foyer. Think about it. This is the foyer, Jackson.
I mean, I'm good at guessing height. That might be 700 feet up there. This is like Eiffel Tower. That is so tall.
What's really interesting out here, and we're going to share afterwards, is they have three inventory, one of this model home being constructed, and that's very rare for them. They usually don't hold inventory like that. They build from what consumers want.
And Joe, we've never seen a foyer so big that it can have a breakfast table.
It has a whole breakfast table.
That is crazy. All right, so we're going down a hallway here. What we got?
Right
we're
here,
exploring.
just a coat closet. Obviously, you know, the grand foyer.
Got to have a little
Took
bit.
it all. Oh my goodness!
Oh, what?
Look at this. It took inspiration from the foyer. Cathedral ceiling. Have you seen it that high in the secondary bedroom?
And guys, I'm going to warn you right now.
And the
Joe and I,
suite.
we did not get a chance to walk this house yet because they said, all right, we want you guys to come shoot it. We know who you are, but you know, we have like 20 minutes. So
we came out here.
We have not seen this. We're going to be as surprised as you.
Yeah, we came out here previously, shot a video.
Yep.
We did the Dries home and the Coventry home. There's many other builders out here.
Right.
This one was still being constructed, and we wanted to wait until it's fully done.
So as you can see it here, they've pumped these ceilings up 20 feet tall at least. I mean, you got a triple set of windows in this wall. Somebody's moving in this room and they ain't ever leaving, Joe. Nope. That is incredible.
And then a lot of them are chalk. This is actually a black trimmed window right here.
So it does come. You have your own full bathroom in here, tile tub shower, and it's going to have the big walk-in closet as well, and a wicker chair.
This is super nice, isn't it? Nice touches in here.
That is just unreal, man. I can't wait to see what else we're going to see. I haven't even been in the primary bedroom and bathroom yet,
We don't even need to. And you remember the one in Missouri City?
Yes.
That one was amazing. They said they took inspiration from, I think, Europe and combined it into that one. Let's see what they do on this one.
Oh my goodness, Joe. We got the pool. We got the slider. This room right here is so big, Joe.
So you know, Jackson, I walk homes with a lot of clients. We have an amazing team of professionals that we're out every week on here. However, a lot of times people mention they want natural light.
Yeah.
This house is beaming with natural light from the front to the back, all the way through.
I got some natural light in the fridge. Oh wait, that's the beers. You're talking about real natural light.
Real natural light.
Oh, okay, not the natties. Guys, check this out. We'll go out back in a second, but I have never seen just so much space from wall to the dining room, and then looking back at that entrance. Good night.
So I know a lot of our clients coming from the East Coast and West Coast, they always tell me, oh, this house would be this much, and not even staying in something like this. So I can't imagine what they would say this house would go for.
Exactly. Yeah, so just another view from the slider here. You can see that.
Look at that.
Incredibly grand entrance, just windows everywhere. And that is a long ways away. But we got a kitchen.
We got a kitchen that goes on for days.
Joe, man, look at that island. And they've gone with you can tell you're going a little more high with that style.
Oh, this is a high-end style.
The rough countertop there, got the 4 tabletop.
And you know, typically we see, these is a Benedettini cabinetry. Remember, usually we see the other one.
Benedettini.
But no, seriously, the elegance and the luxury of this home, and if you're people who like to entertain a lot, you have this big kitchen, and then you have this living area. You can still get to see the front door, but behind you too.
We got something behind me?
Something behind you.
Hold on, you got something behind you too. Let's go that way.
Yes.
Incredible, just high class all the way through.
Super modern.
You can make this any color you want. You can customize, if you want a bigger, more grand kitchen, whatever. But again, the view from the kitchen sink here, just incredible.
I like even what they did here, and look at the style, the material on it, and then it matches the backsplash.
Yeah, that's almost like a concrete finish to it.
And have you ever seen some little inserts like that in the cabinets? That is unique.
It is cool. Gives you a little bit more
decorating.
And so
what do we think this is right here? I can't reach that, Jackson. Maybe you can.
Let me help you out here. That's no problemo. That's probably for all the pans and stuff?
Yeah, but
oh, that's a refrigerator right there.
That's it right there.
Man, I thought that was the pantry, dog. Yeah, so these, when you go, high end, they do these skins on them, man. That is just awesome.
Just blends in very nice, but check this out over here.
Oh, we got to have the pantry.
That's your nice pantry.
Sheesh, we got the KitchenAid back here, JoJo. You got the plug-ins, gotta have them, love it.
Yep.
Having the counter space and plug-ins is just key. And not only that, guys, look at down low. Look at the amount of cabinets and storage that you can get.
Down low, down low.
Down low, big, nice, open
This has got a little bit of sparkle in it.
It does. It's really the same as this.
It's gleaming.
kitchen one. Gleaming and
So
beaming.
check this out right here. You have a
Drop
you could use it
station.
as a coffee station.
Drop station,
But you got
baby.
your drop station with all these cabinets in here.
We call those lockers, baby.
Oh wow, this is
My kids
amazing.
We kind of set this up when we redesigned our house, and when you walk in from the mudroom and they have their own lockers, the kids can put, obviously.
Yeah.
My 13-year-old's got all this sweaty, stinky gym stuff. My daughter's got every trinket in the world, and my son's locker is like a kid, like a freaking toy store. I mean, there is just Legos and
got it
monster
everywhere,
trucks and
everywhere.
anything.
So check this out, utility room.
Yeah, good size, double folding. You know, you got the folding station there. You got another one here, and it goes back. I love how they pop that wall back for washer dryer, so it's not sticking out, giving you a lot of open space right here.
And keep in mind, this builder, even though everything's fabulous about this, but you always dreamed of having a super large utility room, they can draw that out on the plans for you because these are custom homes, true custom home.
Love it. Well, we got to go out back real quick. Before we show them kind of what's around the corner, I need a little slider action in my life, JoJo. That is, the slider's unique too because the frame is super thin, so it's almost all glass.
So Jackson,
Where are we starting at?
this is not.
We even know how to open this?
This is not.
Oh, it's not.
This is not an opening. It's on the side, so you're gonna have to go in there either way.
Yeah, and the thing is, obviously, if you wanted a custom slider there, I'm sure it can be done, no problem.
I think the main thing.
I was wondering why it was so thin.
And here's the truth of it. The main
Yeah.
thing is it's so hot during the summers when you're actually utilizing the backyard.
Yep.
We really don't need this. It's the visualization of having it.
Yep, it is. Ooh, I love that pool.
All right, check it out.
Oh my goodness.
Look at
this, baby.
So not only that, my friend, you get this whole entertainment space connected to the kitchen. You have your guests up here, but behind you have your sports fans that they don't ever disappear. They just disappear into the sports
Oh
scene.
my goodness. So we got the main level media room right here, and the best part about it is it's playing the single greatest YouTube channel when moving to Houston. JoJo, did you realize it's the original Living in Houston, Texas?
The original.
That's right. Every Saturday mornings at 8 a.m., over 73% of our audience watches this on the TV. So mark your calendars, be the first to watch. And we also release videos Wednesday nights at 5 p.m. JoJo.
5 p.m.
We shooting vids.
We're shooting the vids.
Man, look at this. So we got the media room, plus you got this private little bar area back here.
And does it have to be decked out like this? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. You must deck it out just like this. A lot of cabinets and storage down here. Got a really cool tile backsplash, those open shelves.
I'd probably do away with one side to have the popcorn machine and the cooler down below.
Yep, got to have the little fridge down below, but really kind of two different media rooms, and you could do, you know, what you like with these. Man, we got another room around the corner, but let's get outside.
Are you sure?
Man, this house just keeps going.
It keeps going and going.
Oh, come on. There we go. There's the slider action.
Look at that.
So these are good sized lots out here. I mean, you can see you got the pool pop-a-locking right here. You know, one of my favorite things they do is this little turf border with it. I don't know why. I think it looks awesome.
It is. I think it just adds a nice feel to it. And not only that, you can kind of wipe your feet coming out.
Wipe the feet a little bit. Got the big windows, the sun chairs. Look at how much space
This is such a nice size pool.
It is sick. Now, we do have a cook station over here as well, it looks like. I like how they like frame that in for its own little private area there.
Oh, look at this. It's just everywhere
Holy
you
cow.
go, the design of it stays consistent with the home.
And
Oh, look
JoJo.
at that. Boy, you about to serve a burger bar.
Man, if that's not locked, you need to go
Watch
unlock.
out, watch out.
Oh, I got it. I think. Oh my goodness, let's go. JoJo.
Come on, pass me the burgers. Pass me the burgers, baby.
I need some natural light. That is, I think it actually keeps going. Yeah, it does. This is on like a wheel system.
That is so neat.
I don't know without busting it, but this whole thing slides open
That
somehow.
completely,
I bet you it folds right there.
Is this not an entertainment's paradise?
It truly is. I mean, imagine that. You got the serving window right there. You can see the kitchen. You got this beautiful covered patio right to the pool. That is pop-a-locking.
That's
Joey
pop-a-locking, my friend.
Man, I like it. Just kind of showing you again what you can do, and you can definitely see that this is hinged up here.
Yes.
Somehow, some way,
This
this
is
whole
solid.
thing would open up and be a one big open
This
window.
is solid. That's
Yep.
super solid. It's got this underneath as well.
Yeah. Got the cook station, really good sized yard and lot. But we got one more room over here. We still got an upstairs and we got a primary, and we haven't seen any of it yet. So let's go, Joey Joe.
This is where I want to be.
Give me a little
Right
reverse
out
slider
here.
action. Oh my goodness.
You know,
oh, okay, moonwalking, Joe. Moonwalking.
We saw that Michael movie, man.
Oh yeah, you saw the Michael movie. I got to get out there and see
Me
it.
and the family.
My daughter is a
My daughter says she's putting it on her playlist now.
Michael Jackson, baby. You should. All right, so what do we got back over here?
All right, so over here is not a bedroom, Jackson. This is from when you're coming in from outdoors,
Yep.
shower off. It's always nice to always have an extra toilet and an extra shower.
It is. To have that bathroom, to be able to clean off, especially guests, you know, they have their own little bathroom over there. That is great. And another view from here, having this little bonus room and a full media room back there tucked behind the kitchen.
I think this is one of the best ones I've seen yet with Partners in Building that they've designed out.
I agree. Yeah. Let's go upstairs to the open staircases.
Look at this, still another, this got a coffee station there, so.
It's got everything. Look at that with the clear office. Take a seat right here.
So they've done the floating stair, and two-step, they have the floating stair one, but it's in a much smaller scale compared to this house, it seems like.
It is. I like how they did this. They got the big 4x6 steel beam right there. Then they have these metal, you know, rods for the stairs there. Man, that is a good look. I like it. Big, thick treads. Then we heading up to another bonus room with the wallpaper.
Right here. So this is their little game room here. Obviously, You've seen all the entertainment downstairs. So this is truly just putting the kids up here and enjoying everything else downstairs.
I like the little built-in desks right there. Got their little homework stations. Yep, enough room for the couch. Got the big TV on the wall.
You're gonna have 2 bedrooms. We'll go to the one that's...
So we're staged up in here. We got a full bedroom. Come on over here to the left. I love the big, you know, black windows. Got a walk-in closet right here, and comes with its own full bathroom. So it's not shared, full tile tub. Vanity, it looks like the other one is being used currently for a sales.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Another equally sized one. And the good news is they each have their own walk-in closet and
a full ensuite
bathroom. And this one actually does a full bathroom, tile tub shower with a massive walk-in closet with a window. So a little bit bigger.
Let me see.
Come on in.
Yeah. Oh man, this is good size, man.
We can hang out here.
Look, I fit right in here.
We hang
about
JoJo
6
up
foot
right there.
there.
Come on, Joe. 6 foot. I don't know about that, Joe. Don't let him know. All right. So we've seen the upstairs, Joe.
Seen the upstairs.
Me and you have not seen the primary bedroom yet.
Again, if you need an extra bedroom upstairs, they draw that out. So you want to take inspiration from this house.
Yep. And we saw that they currently have 3 different plans going. So they can, you know, right now is a really good opportunity. And then obviously being it, there's a lot of lots available to build really whatever you want. But take inspiration from this.
So we had one client design out a Partners in Building house, and halfway up the landing of the stairs, they made the office right there. So it looked pretty good.
Oh yeah, I love when they do that. So this is kind of unique. Usually like the primary bedroom's off like one of these corners. You'll typically either go in from there or there, but this one actually is offset.
This is offset,
yeah.
So it's completely private. So this is gonna be your, I'm gonna call it the owner's retreat today.
Oh, we got some tall ceilings again, Joe.
Oh, see, they're just, if you're a person who is into vaulted ceilings, this house takes inspiration from the minute you walk in all the way through even to the backyard, outdoor kitchen.
Yeah. And I love how they put windows on either side. Look at the amount of room they got in here. This is it. If you want the big height and a lot of room, that's it. But
and the same beams are always at a nice touch.
Joe, there's no bathroom in this room though.
Bro, you're in the retreat center.
Well, I'm looking for the door to the bathroom.
So you close the door to your retreat. Imagine this, you're shut off from the rest of the house.
I didn't even look this way. I didn't even know this was back here. I looked right to the left.
Look this, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, have my coffee go off.
Oh,
I'm gonna do one that it's automatic. Check this out.
Oh, ooh, stop it, Joe, stop it. Stop it.
Oh man.
They put the tub in the shower.
Scrub-a-dub tub, yeah baby.
They just, you know what, they said, screw this glass. We're leaving it open. You can come pop some bubs while you're in the tub.
You know what makes it different is they did a step up here. You know, a lot of them are just straight across, so I don't know, it just adds a nice touch.
Heck yeah, it does, and it's sloped down. You can feel it.
Sloped down.
All that water, you know, spillage goes right here to the drain. This is about 8 feet wide.
You get a plant in here. You can water your plants as you shower.
Got the big windows bringing in the light. I love having that tub right there. That is so, I'm taking a picture of this for, actually I better not, my wife will want me to do it.
And then, yeah, look at this, Jackson. Look at all the space in here.
This is how you do a shower tub combo,
and
man.
hey, let people get a look at the clouds. There's a lot of states where people don't get clouds, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, we got the beautiful, you know, we got the tropical vibes down here in the south. But this is exactly how you do a shower tub
this
setup.
is exactly how you do a shower.
All the water is just collected in here.
And you know, I don't like the door. I love to walk in.
Absolutely. Just something else you got to clean. You got dual vanities right here. Got the extra storage shelf right there.
And the green for your green fans.
The green ween, that's us. And you do have the bathroom area over
And that's an oversized.
Yep.
That's, I mean, you got plenty of knee room in there.
They put the beams in the ceiling right here. 3 different little like pendant lighting type things.
But check this out. I
called.
love that you're in your own retreat. No doors in here. You
Yep.
just flow through your room this way.
Oh, baby. I love me a center island. You got 6 drawers on either side of that island. We got lots of storage. We got shoe shelves. This is nice in
Hanging
here,
shelves.
Joe.
This is well done.
Yep. This little light is cool too, man. I like this
That
thing.
is a little chandelier on here. I like that.
So pretty good sized closet. They've got it custom built out and obviously enough room right in the center to put an island, fold the clothes, hang out. But man, this look from here, staring into that
I
bathroom.
like it, Jackson. This
That
is
is
super
it.
nice. If possibly if you didn't want to use this, maybe you could put a full mirror here.
Yeah,
You know, that would look good too.
definitely could look good. So that does it, but they have 2 inventory homes currently. Let's just go show the outsides of them real quick and the prices that they have on those, Joe.
All right.
Joe, what are these things behind you?
Well, actually, we're right here on the street
Man.
level, out here seeing what's going on at Partners in Building. Why we decided to come out here on the street, Jackson, is because typically you don't see standing inventory at Partners in Building. So for them to be able to pump inventory like this, it to me it shows that they do know how fast this is going to sell, just like the ones we saw in Richmond where they had sold.
Yep.
Anyways, out here, it's astounding to see these houses over here.
Man.
I mean, and you're probably wondering the price.
Yep.
Some of these homes go for $1 million, all the way up. We even talked about the model home that we walked through. They said they could more than likely duplicate that for around $1.5 million.
Okay.
So really, when you're talking about $1 million, even going up to 1.5, to me, that's a great value. One, when I'm looking at when we're in Bridgeland and seeing those prices pushing over $2 million now. And then not only that, we're seeing a compression in price points. And what I mean by that is if you take another builder on an 80-foot lot that's not custom, and they're pushing $950 to $1 million, it's like you're gonna get a great value spending a couple of extra $100,000.
Yep, to get full custom out here. But look at that house. Look at the size of that driveway. And that's what's cool too, is they have these cul-de-sacs and these corner lots that will be on the lake. And again, it's not developed right now, but it looks like they're gonna have a bridge right there connecting some roads. That'll be really cool. And then this will just age, look at those trees.
This is
going
to be a very, very nice neighborhood out here, Legacy and Leak City.
Yep.
I'm telling you, this house is astounding. You want driveway space? This is driveway space. You want to protect your little sports car over here on the side and everyday driving over here?
You got
This
it.
has the space.
Yep. And Joe, you're from this area. I was flying the drone and I was talking about it. You pop up in the air. This neighborhood is in the middle of nowhere. It is surrounded by so many different communities.
It's a well-established area, yeah.
So it's not like you're in the middle of nowhere out here.
I mean, look, my aunt lives back in the 90s. They bought acreage out here when nothing was out there on the other side of the freeway. This is only minutes from there.
Yep. Yeah, and all these other neighborhoods surrounding it. So the locals here are now getting the opportunity to get that new construction and be exactly in these Clear Creek schools that they want to, but man.
And not only that, you're gonna see the location. Guys, there's so much to do out here. If you have kids in sports activities, you'll never get bored, but when you want entertainment and have family come in from out of the States or even out of the country, because we work with so many out of country people, everything's right here to feel so it just feels good to be able to take your family out and say you got all this stuff. But be sure to be able to reach out to us right here, days, nights, weekends, text us, email us, and better yet, in the pinned comment section, there is a quick hyperlink to fill out a brief form. It's just a few questions, and it allows us to best help you when relocating out here to the Houston, Texas suburbs.
That's right, and actually we came out here half a year ago or so, and we went into the Drees home. We know that's one of your favorites and a few other builders. So if you want to see what those homes look like and the prices, make sure you check out this video right here.